these sessions, we are going to implement popular interview questions. Object create, right, by using arguments of a prototype. So what does this function do? It basically returns a new object such that this object has its prototype being referring to the any prototype object that you put in. So for example, if you create a new object with this object.create functions and you pass in some proto, then in the prototype chain link, by running through the proto functions, it will point to a proto that you pass in previously. Yeah. So this is what we are going to implement. Yeah. So let's start. So first we want to define a new object. Yeah. By simply saying new object, right? And then we want to set the prototype to this new object. To do so, there's a default method called object.setPrototypeOf. The first argument you're going to pass in will be the new object. And the second argument will be the prototype you're going to apply, so which is proto in this case. And then we simply return the new object. Yeah. Here we have a new object such that its prototype is inherit from the proto. So let's try new object equal to object create some proto, right? So we want to create a some proto here. For example, just create object with a name of I am some proto. So let's try to check what is the prototype of this new object by console new object dot to pro2. Yeah, we expected to see the output of this some proto as a prototype of the new object. So let's try object.create is not defined. Okay. Well, yeah, as we can see here, for the new object that we create, it has a prototype being referring to the some proto, which is what it passes into the functions. So this is the simple implementations of the object create. Yeah. For more detailed and complete implementations, we can refer to the MDN's object.create. So in this webpage, you can see there's implementations of under the polyfill sessions. We have a pretty similar implementations, just that it will account for the undefined conditions and all the type errors that we are not going to consider during the interview sessions. Yeah, I'm sorry for this Chinese versions, but you can always refer into the English one, right? So that's all for this session.